I'm Sean Duffy in for Laura Ingraham, and this is a special edition of the Ingraham Angle. All right, first, this is Biden's America. People are getting poorer and growing more desperate by the day. This one headline from the Associated Press sums it all up. Long lines are back at U.S. food banks as inflation hits high. And it gets worse. A Louisiana food bank CEO warns that right now there's enough food, but that might not be the case in the future, citing high fuel costs, making it more expensive to collect and distribute the food. Americans who need help right now are in a perilous position.
I'm not making ends meet. I'm not making it. I'm setting my savings. I get paid tomorrow, and already my whole paycheck is spoken for. And it's the first time in my life I've had to apply for food stamps because I don't know how we're going to continue eating groceries.
I can't afford gas sometimes, so you eat or buy gas. That's the way it goes now, and it shouldn't be like that in America.
No, it shouldn't, but this is Biden's America.
This is the United States of America, for God's sake. We can't deal with that?
Guess not. Now, at the time Biden made those comments, we were all about a year into the pandemic, so many people were out of work. Businesses had closed, and yes, there were long lines at food banks, but it was getting better. The unemployment rate was slowly going down. The economy was rebounding. President Trump handed Biden a country that was getting back on its feet. But that all changed, and this desperation felt on the part of many Americans came back, all due to the policies that the Biden administration has put into place. So knowing that, Americans are truly in trouble. How is the White House and its Dem allies responding to all this?
We got a long way to go because of inflation, because of I call it the Putin tax increase. Republicans do nothing to obstruct our efforts to lower your gas taxes.
Inflation springs from higher costs. Higher costs spring from shorter supply. Shorter supply is there because of COVID preventing certain products from coming into our country.
It is because, in large part right now, because of this energy crisis.
So is this because of Putin, COVID, the supply chain? I'm having trouble keeping track. These excuses keep piling up, but the solutions are never anywhere to be found. Perhaps the most heroic effort we've seen as of late came from Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, who was discussing Biden's balancing act of killing oil and gas exploration in the U.S. with begging a murderous dictator for some of his oil.
The president is juggling some historic challenges right now. He inherited a country and that was grappling with COVID. We now are seeing global inflation. Decades ago, we should have acted far more quickly to transition away from fossil fuels. Because we haven't made that transition, we're reliant on gas. No one should envy the position that President Biden is in right now.